Alexa, pause. Oh, alright. So, I do have a new build. Not yet. I mean, I have it, but it sucks right now. So, we're gonna start playing with this. Somehow, I'm not a starter, but I average more than the whole team combined. But yeah. On this build. On the other build, it's a new build. Just started it. I played, what, 2 games on it?
And the Wizards ready to get to work on their home court. This was earlier today as they came through the tunnel. That's the United States Supreme Court building here in our nation's capital. We're coming to you today from Washington, D.C. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with. Here's the
God.
for the Charlotte Hornets.
Was on the 6th? I'm starting? When am I starting? Hold on. Alright. I'm not saying nothing.
Brown and Hachimura up at the
Can finally request a trade.
Porzingis, then it's Russell, and it's Silva in at the shooting guard position.
I love this build though.
And tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
Get the ball, and I get the ball.
Familiarity breeds contempt, and that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Russell, and he drives in, and the slam dunk by Russell.
That's one of the main reasons why I love this build.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Rozier kicks to Washington. Back to Rozier. Takes a 3. Avdia with the rebound. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. Russell against Ball. Shoots it up. And he gets the friendly slam, and that one drops. Russell's got his 2nd bucket of the night. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. 4-point game. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
So this new build,
it's not easy to do, much easier
it's a small forward.
They're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
It has an 80
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach James Borrego.
It has numerous badges.
Well, Kevin, it's all about pace tonight. He said, quite frankly, I don't think they have the speed to keep up with us. So, the more we run, the better off we'll be. Power against speed tonight. Kevin, we'll see who wins. Back to you.
It don't really matter. You can change it too.
After Terry Rozier's 3-pointer that didn't go.
Whoa, why is it doing
Again,
that?
Russell missing.
You can change it to whatever you want. I like it.
Oh, that's
It's a really nice build.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the
Then
first.
why am I playing like this?
Defense
Hold on.
smothering them in there. Love the intensity.
Never play like this.
Ball, no good.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
And with
Big.
the ball, this team struck
Get big.
exactly what the Hornets needed.
All right.
Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
Now, here's Rozier. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta. Ball with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. The kick out to Ball. Sinks the 3-pointer. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
And Russell gets it to go. You know, great thinking about LaMelo and this team. He's got the fans here in Charlotte.
I love this one, dude.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Lets it go from deep. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
I want y'all to know that I will never pass the ball to anybody on this team. But as soon as I request a trade to Minnesota,
And one
when
thing
the
about
cat
LaMelo,
is
Clark, you
on,
can't ignore the size he has at his position.
You know, he's 6'7", Kevin, so
I should
that's
go
big
like
for a
that.
point guard, and it allows him to see over defenses, and I also think it helps him as a...
I would get subbed out. That's why I don't like this. Because they sub me. Whoa.
They've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Injuries aside, you know, Porzingis' growth here in the league, I think, has been really quite rapid. It's clear that he puts in the time in practice to continue to refine his scoring ability and overall skill set.
On the court for the Hornets.
That is good.
Ball is the point with Bouknight on the wing. Jones is out there with Holmes. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. Social media, the platforms players have been
I did it again, son. I was just playing on this other day where it was like really fast. Y'all gotta give me a break.
All of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware.
Now, why are you not covering LaMelo? Why are we up 20 points? Oh my God.
Than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
Rozier against Russell. Lets it go with the three. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
What a shot. Honestly, like, if there was someone better than me, not as much. It's just how good I am.
With the rebound.
Almost done with that one. Final.
He'll bring it up for Washington. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Most of the arena,
How the fuck did I miss that? Hold on. Nah, that was my shot.
You know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena.
That cool thing about this build is with the shooting build, that you don't really get back down.
The last game against Atlanta.
What the fuck do you miss?
And that will be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, consistent at the stripe this year. That's impressive.
Like this whole Charlotte team, only good on here. Only got people on here is Melo
and you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Russell.
We already thought that's probably Dawkins. He passes it back.
A 3-ball.
Gets
that one through the hole, making now 7-13 in this
game.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
Has
the ball, takes the 3.
Oh my God, I love that. It's pass it right here.
Washington takes it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Russell against Rozier.
I'm kind of slow. Hold on.
Fires the 3.
Imagine I missed.
Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 4 rebounds in this game. Charlotte shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Rozier, here we go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Russell gets it to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Ball feeling it out a bit.
You're fucking smoking.
He's off on that one. And so it's Washington in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone.
Oh, me. It's all me, too. Don't play with me. I'm watching Holmes team. I was like, damn, this kid's stream is kind of cool. Hold on.
And as we dive into the second,
this is my first stream in 8 months.
Are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from primetime.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? We've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of it.
Brown and Hachimura up at the 4. Then it's Russell. And there's Porzingis. And it's Silva in at the 2. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Nailed from three-point land. 22 points for prime time.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5
I'm just trying to get up
have been from beyond.
Because we're going to reach at least the 75. Stop blocking. How? How is that not blocking if he's pushing into the fucking ground?
The refs in that situation, if there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block.
What was I saying? I'm going to try to get my build.
And we just got a second look there
but right now I'm going to play safe.
Mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect
I might play some park later.
By making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Washington passes to Holmes. Here's Rozier. True on the 14-footer. Rozier's got his first pass.
All right.
Confidence really obvious on Rozier's jumper. Knocking it down, and you can see his team didn't doubt it either.
No, don't shoot that.
And the shot from Porzingis.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass.
I never do this.
It's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
2 over that time made it look too easy. Rozier's got 5 points in the quarter.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Good on the shot.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on.
And Greg, some star big men had complained that they get hacked all game long, but they're not getting the foul. Substitute on 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
At the line.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
You know, this season versus last, they've seen a decrease in their success at the free throw line.
32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Russell against Rozier. Pass to Holmes. They need this. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Possession to Charlotte.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. There's Ball with the 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And so it's the Washington Wizards sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was
assist of the game. And I'm glad this was
the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that.
I would get subbed out.
Points have been generated so far.
Scoring
breakdown for the Wizards.
What a tremendous
We're
showing
smoking
from the
them, fam.
three-pointer all through this game.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The
Yeah, I
Nets
pursue it
and
shit.
a few others. Not
I forgot about that.
loves it, but it sure keeps
Best
things
season thing
interesting.
On the floor for Charlotte,
right here.
Rozier is out there.
Why you're
with
not
Martin.
starting no more?
Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Ball. Russell against Nunn. It's Russell with the drive. And the shot goes in. Russell's got 26.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Wizards.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so this translates to 14 wins on the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Is that late?
Two more games upcoming between these teams,
Both
so
of
we
those
could
late.
have a
I'm
few
not
more
used
twists
to
and
this shit.
turns
It's so
down the
slow.
road.
And what a huge standout performance it was
For Porzingis.
He did all the dirty work that they
Are you
needed,
kidding
clearing
me?
out space underneath and securing
That was some
rebounds.
dumbass.
Kispers checked in for Hachimura.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
There's 39 seconds left in the game. And Jones slams it home.
Man, can you always
Imagine they
depend
came back.
on what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Outside Russell from the arc. Down the three ball. Russell's got 30 points.
They made the most of
Yeah,
their
I just had
opportunities,
to
looking
like,
comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans
Okay,
plenty to cheer
yeah.
about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching,
Not
you
good.
name it, they've done it.
Fast. Fast. I gotta hit it.
From deep. And they'll get another
Pass
chance.
it back. Pass it back.
From deep three-point range and the miss. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what
Green.
they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution.
Carry me on.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
I'm gonna request a trade. I might just do this fucking thing on this way, dude. I love this one. Ugh.
Wow, what an awe-inspiring performance tonight, MP. What was the key to your success out there?
It was light work.
Light work.
Excuse me?
Light work, John. Easy. Key to the game was we was better than the team. Look, talent wins.
Well, you certainly were the more talented team tonight.
I was the better team. He said it was light work. He said what? That one. Now they're really gonna get pissed off. Where is it? Oh shit, never mind. They have like, hold on.
Told them that I would be classy. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic.
Oh shit, he is on that team.
Cause I've been dedicated.
My bad. My bad. No more. I won't go there. I forgot that D'Angelo Russell was on the team. Why the Hawks want me? Should I even leave? Should I? Well, this technically this stream is not about here, we'll just pick a random team. 1, out of like, they have to be like at least 50%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12, 1 through 12. Hey Siri, pick a number 1 through 12.
A random number between 1 and 12 is 8.
It looks like we're going to the Timberwolves. Never dying, forever trying. Fam, they were getting all like excited. They were like, "I'm so happy for you. Thanks for doing this." And then I said, "Hey, can you try to get me out of here?"
Hello, 2K TV fans.
I'm better at part.
It's Matt Cord, the voice of the.
Fam,
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for bat. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. Darius Garland is out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Okoro in at the 3. The small forward. And for the Wizards, Rui Hachimura is out there with Kispert. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Silva in at the 2. And 2 conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Here's Russell. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Launches it.
Imagine not playing it.
That's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Well, it started over you while I was in.
Russell's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. LeVert outside. Takes it inside. The shot goes down.
That's all about the quick first
step. So now y'all want to play good.
LeVert. He gets to the rack in no time.
Russell against Garland. Russell attacking. The Cavaliers pull it in.
I would miss that. After talking shit, I would miss that.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them. This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Here's Okoro.
There you go. Good defense. Good defense.
Okoro, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Russell from outside. Drills it from deep. Russell's got 6.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Russell against Garland. 2 points. That one goes.
I got a problem with jumping.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
When he first came into the NBA, Grant, Darius Garland was
on my big man build. I would jump so much, so I get like, I'm thinking now,
taking him with the 5th pick overall in 2019.
And that's how obvious his talent was. It was clear his offensive skill set could translate to the NBA. I mean, you've got a guy who can shoot over the defense or can get into the lane and finish. You can't pass him up, no matter how many games he played in college.
Russell.
Are you kidding me, bro?
Never easy to stop this guy.
That would happen. That would happen.
Beautiful contest right there.
To the middle.
2K makes no damn sense. Just somebody being in your face after you.
Hachimura with a rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Russell from outside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. The floater. Garland, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Damn, he's big as hell.
Another miss by Russell.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Steps back and fires. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Washington has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first.
No.
Here's Porzingis, and he gets that one.
This is what KP has got to do. Porzingis has the size and length to be a factor on the offensive
I think I'll probably get it.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Now I'm cold.
Substitution on the court.
In it forward, it's Brown Jr. and Hachimura. And it's Carey in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Here's Allen.
Oh, I mean,
and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Boy, it's a huge boost when Jared Allen is making mid-range shots. That's going to make him even more dangerous.
Pass to Carey.
I never die. I don't know why I did that.
Here's Hachimura. The rebound by Allen.
That fucking punching in the face.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown
They're in
for the
bonus.
Cavaliers.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Well, you know, another thing they've been having success with has been the three-point shot.
Kispert's checked in for Abdia. All right, both free throws good from Sexton.
Boy, it is hard not to love the absolute high energy level Colin Sexton plays with. He's relentless. He stays active whether he's on or off the ball.
Thanks, guys. Both prime time and their last time out against the Hornets was outstanding. He had 30 points and was on point from deep. He was tenacious, continuing to play exceptional basketball. Guys, we'll see how long he can play at this level.
That's good stuff, Allie. He really made his presence felt in that one, doing some heavy lifting.
And I think he'll try and repeat that performance tonight.
Well, I think they're going to need it. This team looks completely different when he's raised his game.
And that high energy play from Sexton. Doris, something you also see on the defensive end.
This guy wants to harass anybody who's trying to handle the basketball. He wants to outwork you. He wants to make the most of any chance he gets to get an impact on the basketball game.
Now here's Russell. He's got 9.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. The Wizards making their last shot. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Play good D.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Russell against Garland. Puts up a 3. And Russell with the 3. Russell's got 14 points for the game.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Actually, can't lie. Last game they did really good. So.
1:11 left in the second quarter. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's just tremendous length. Exceptional hands, Jared Allen. Nice and easy.
Russell from outside. And again, Washington with a triple.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half of this game. Allen finds Garland. The 11-footer goes back up. Doesn't go that time. And it's Washington the other way. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. This should be fun.
So what you look for in the first game, 1, does one team make a statement? And 2, how does the other team react to that?
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's the teardrop. And Sexton with the lay-in. He's got 6.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Russell from outside. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Sexton. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, Colin Sexton's assertiveness right there with the rise and fire, exactly what his team wants from him.
And so it's Cleveland.
Da-da-da-da. Damn, I'm going up there for 3-pointers. Oh, my fucking leg.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books.
Should go back to Slash. Slasher type shit.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. Caris LeVert is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. Now here's Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Garland, no good. Washington trailing.
Over.
Russell into the lane. And then Russell with the dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the ring, but how about the finish with intention?
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Colin Sexton's nickname at Alabama was the Young Bull. He said, quote, I just play with a lot of passion. Through adversity, no matter what the score is, I play a complete game. Every time I step on the court, I have to show the world what I can do.
Oh, tremendous energy, Allie, right? Thanks for that. And a full 4 years of college play, Grant, makes Corey Kispert something of a rarity in the modern league.
And I'm glad you brought that up, B.A., because, you know, that time really paid off for him. He only got better over those seasons, becoming even more confident of a marksman.
This for the time! And Russell with the 3. Russell's got 29.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Cleveland calls timeout.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach...
Substitution on the court.
34 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Sexton. Defense right on him. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And the Wizards making a change here. Winston's checked in.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Russell, that's good.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
From deep. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Some impressive scoring and still... Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Look, you can score, but we're getting some...
What the fuck up?
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. We've got Kristaps Porzingis, and it's Winston in the point guard position. That's the group for Washington right now.
Come on, Ray Allen, are you fucking kidding me?
Inside. Here's Allen. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Here's Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
Woo-wee. What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Who the fuck out, Tom?
LeVert goes against Russell. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Boy, that's just about strength right there. Caris LeVert just simply refuses to be denied.
And then Russell with the dunk.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. LeVert outside. Pass to Okoro. Now here's Allen. To the paint. Here's LeVert. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
It just feels like there are nights where Caris LeVert is unguardable. I don't need to tell you, this is one of those nights.
Russell, uneasy 2 on the layup. Russell's got 6 here in the quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
LeVert, that's good.
That 6'7", Caris LeVert knows how to use that size, especially inside. He knows how to handle himself in there.
Outside Russell. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second. He's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Garland's checked in for LeVert. For Washington, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Russell against Sexton. Russell, that's good. Russell's got 44.
And they just continue to sharpen
they're
their
going to sub me
offense
out. If there's any fouls or anything, I'm getting subbed out.
Pass to Mobley.
I won't be able to drop 50. You got to play really good.
The teardrop. Here's Allen. Rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Outside Russell. The 3 is up.
Damn it.
Cavaliers pull
Don't
it in.
put him on me, bro. I'm about to get that dog. I really want to drop 50
Garland with the
points.
ball. Allen pass to Sexton. Up and over Russell. It's tipped.
Relentless defensive energy from Rui, able to outwork his man and send it back.
Russell from outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Sexton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. 13 feet out. They get the rebound. And he can't get that one to go. His 6th miss in 10 tries. Sexton against Russell. Fires from deep. Sends it home from 3-point land. Russell's got 47 points.
I would drop 50, but they're going to sub me out of there. Damn it.
Has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well,
I would drop 50.
It's impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the
Damn
game.
it, fam.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked
no
in
shot
control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Oh, he's a crowd favorite. This building is never more alive than when he's at his best. And he was beyond at his best tonight. He had this place going crazy. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Imagine I get one, like,
He told them, I know you've been putting it all out there tonight, but this is when we need our energy to be at its highest. He's trying to keep his team from fading in the late stages. It was a message of motivation more than anything else, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. All right, time for an injury report. Now an update on Lauren Marketing from Allie LaForce. What do you have, Allie?
Let's go. Briefly with the head athletic trainer for Cleveland, and it looks like it's a severe ankle sprain. It's a serious injury, but they're hoping he's avoided any structural damage. That'll be the end of his day, or could be the start of a long recovery process for him. It's hard to hear, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough.
Get big!
With the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And Porzingis with the block.
This guy showing great potential as a rim protector. Porzingis a threat to block shots anywhere, anytime.
Here's LeVert. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Watch you play defense, I'm reminded of some of those 90s Knicks teams and how tough they were. How much does your toughness factor into what you're able to do on that side of the floor?
Yeah, coach is tough, and he wants to instill a toughness in there, so that's a big part of it.
Told them that I would be classy. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces. And they faces.
I love this build, fam. I fucking love this build. But, no, not what I was trying to do. I was trying to get a neighborhood. Okay. It don't matter. So we'll get on this build. We'll go get our, whatever it's called. The endorsement, the pursuer's desk, whatever. Get that done, and then from there we'll go on. Alright, let's go to the pursuer's desk. This video, or this stream, is about the new build. And that's what I want to keep it with, but man, I fucking love this offensive threat. It is just insanely good in my opinion. We should at least get like 10k from both of these builds. But I don't know. I get less. But honestly, like, if I can get that newer build up to where it's like good enough, then yeah. That's it. I only got one. I swear I had more than that. Oh, I got okay. So it might be on the other build. Okay. This build's 7-3, right? Let's look at the banner. What banner? Oh, this one. See, I thought you with the booty. Yes, sir. I just want to leave. Oh shit, we're already in the road. Watch me have like no checks. Oh my god, what? I'm so confused. I swear I had some. I swear I had a bunch. Alright, I guess. I mean, alright, this is the build. I love this build. Actually, I don't know how I feel about it right now. But it's pretty good. So, progression, here we go. This gets up to like a 7, oh, an 80, I forgot. We'll put it at a 70. Because I do need driving dunk to go up, because I kind of suck right now. Now I'm 67. This is going to be my third game, fourth game. I'm on the Warriors.
Tipping off, it's the boy with Jogger. My team triple threat. Derrick Rose, look at this. He braced Kyrie's ankles, and instead of a shot, kicks it out to Blake Griffin. That's a 3-ball. That is a...
From the plains of Oklahoma, welcome high above downtown Oklahoma. And before we get going,
good evening, Kevin.
Like you, David, on the sideline.
On the party,
Gilgeous-Alexander in his game. DA, thank you. Now Golden State's starting 5. Sharing the wing.
I want to shoot a 3.
Warrior substitution.
I'm gonna shoot a 3 actually.
Another top-level guard.
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
You know, MP was feeling this shot, looking totally at ease and letting it fly from the arc.
So on my other build, the build that I was just playing with, 81-3. So it's not much different. It actually has worse driving done.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. We got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
The other one at 77 driving dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Man passes to Muscala.
But this one I can actually play defense better.
Gilgeous-Alexander going inside. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance to one more at the line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
7-3 is the maximum spending
for the Warriors. Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
MP, good.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production.
I love it.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Will be the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander, and he slams it one-handed.
These are the type of games for Gilgeous-Alexander where the promise of his future looks incredibly bright.
MP looking around from downtown. He can't get that one to fall. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Williams' shot is off.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Poole finds MP. From past the arc. Roby with the rebound. Here's man. Guarded by Poole. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the layup for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more comfortable where he can score on the floor.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that
I'll probably go to a different
instinct
team
on display.
After this.
And we'll be right back after this.
I'm going to like the Cavs be the white LeBron.
And if you're just joining
the only thing different from this build and my point guard,
and the Warriors
guys,
just stretching out the floor that first.
Bigger and
scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams is out there with Muscala, and it's man in a 2-guard. That's the group for Oklahoma City. Getting going here in the second.
And Isaiah Roby out of Nebraska, a second-round pick, but boy, there's a lot to like about this young man.
There is an intriguing skill set with Isaiah. He can shoot it a little bit, he puts the ball down, he likes to pass the ball, so in the team concept,
Substitution.
I just smoked my weed and fuck these hoes. I'm not no party man.
Oklahoma City.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent
I thought he was a booty. Yes, sir.
Presence in the paint.
it also feels like they just got into a great rhythm from the three-point line right away in the game.
The Warriors trail. Payton kicks to MP. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Shooting foul as the whistle blows.
Watch how fast
he is.
That's his second personal foul. He has to be careful guarding MP. He's skilled at finding ways to attract contact while shooting.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Shaking his head moment there, had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Muscala.
Good defense. Let's go.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
They now take the lead. Poole's got his first 2 points.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Payton surveying the floor. Poole kicks to MP. From deep. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn. For the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for
point guard.
Iguodala comes in for Wiggins. MP's checked in for Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Curry. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Apparently, like right now, there's no difference
which current player might make for the best
besides me being different position and being big.
To the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those
between
guys
point guard and
answer, Coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather hold the team.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kuminga out there with Iguodala. Then it's MP. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Looney in at the center. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2
If I can drop 20, my average would be like 18.
And then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Here he goes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Muscala. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Muscala's got his second bucket of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind it out game.
A 3 from MP. Another 3 for Golden State.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
43 seconds left to play here in the third. Muscala pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
No layups right there for SGA up to the rim.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Poole kicks to MP. We got 22 seconds left in the third. And Kuminga gets it to go.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Poole. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Shoots over Kuminga. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. The Warriors on top, ending the third quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Williams, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Mike Muscala. And it's man in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Oh, no.
No good. Thunder trailing by 5. Williams in the post, covered by Payton. And the basket is good.
How the
Got
did
it to
you
go
throw that hard? Y'all already took me out.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. This is a hard-fought, well-earned victory.
For like 5 seconds.
Really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, at the end with the crowd amped.
Y'all didn't hear that.
Everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.
Hi, I'm Catherine Hanover. I handle PR for the team.
Okay.
I am putting out infernos, burning embers,
Forgot to claim these. You can run free, you can find out the fish in the sea. Meant to be. Stay away from me. Power shorts. Ooh.
And now, that's small. Now the
and let's go.
Well, last season, Stephen Curry set the world.
Ali, appreciate it. Good stuff. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside.
You think I could start over
Anthony Wiggins out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. And for the Warriors, Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Andrew Wiggins is out.
Yes, sir.
How far can a hot start carry a team?
Well, some teams can ride a strong start throughout the whole season. I mean, it's just a huge mental boost for a team, particularly early on.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. And that one misses.
Kevon Looney, a coach's delight, does all the little things, helps solidify a unit on the floor.
Jones with the ball. Porter's there. Pass to Conchar. Shot clock at 6. Melton outside. 3-pointer. Hits the trifecta. Melton's got 8. Looney's also versatile enough to start or come off the bench.
Reason why, he's very unselfish. Great efficient player, and he's very smart. Fits in with any unit that is out there on the floor with him.
Connects from downtown.
Coming right back with a 3. Love MP's confidence and attitude, firing back like this.
Down low. Here's Melton. Porter pulls it in.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
MP outside.
Oh shoot, bro! What did y'all see that?
No,
I was holding
square
for like a good 5 seconds.
8 out of 12 shots to fall. Melton with the ball. Now guarded by MP.
Over a 6'8" wingspan for D'Anthony Melton. He's a pest at the defensive end.
First one falls for him. It's both from the stripe.
And I love how they've been the aggressors on the offensive end. So unafraid of contact, looking to score points in the lane and at the free throw line.
MP against Melton. To the inside. And the basket by Looney.
What a read by MP. Sees the D out of position, makes the feed, and creates a wide open bucket.
Porter against Melton. Pass to Conchar. No luck on that one. Good D by MP. Melton misses. The Warriors have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. And here's MP from outside. That one doesn't drop. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Jones. Drops in the layup for 2.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And the 4th pick in 2018, Jaren Jackson.
Probably be more of a backline help.
A veteran's understanding of help and positioning, Grant.
Yeah, I love that defensive mind approach. That's why they're a team to be reckoned with.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
On the court for the Grizzlies, they've got Tyus Jones, Brandon Clark out there with Xavier Tillman. Then there's D'Anthony Melton, and it's Conchar in at the 3.
What separates MP from a lot of players is that natural burst. It is so fast.
Hold on. Move it.
Lets it go from deep. It's a 3-pointer. Melton's got 13.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Here's MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his third personal foul.
Look how fast it is.
He made it to the league. We all saw his stuff on social media, and it's been fun to watch MP grow over the years.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Wiseman, he's checked in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Porter Jr. Poole, he's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Stephen Curry in for Payton. There's Jackson with the three. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Inside, here's Kuminga. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
That's why you don't.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Smitty, a lot goes into team success.
What is the name of this build?
So it's Memphis.
Probably should check that. I don't even know. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side. He's checked in for the Warriors. MP comes in for Thompson. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. From deep, MP. No good there. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
They've got James Wiseman. Kuminga is out there with MP. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Wiggins in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Jackson outside. 6 to shoot.
He made green.
Jackson's got 13 points.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot. Jaren Jackson Jr. is one of the most promising young big men that we have in this game, BA. He's capable of spacing the floor and protecting the paint. Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Morant, no good. Golden State is going only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Pass to MP. The 3. Oh, another miss by MP. And those big men who block shots and shoot, sometimes given the label unicorns. Would you say Jackson falls into that category, Smitty?
Without question. And you can win with a player like Jaren Jackson. He doesn't need the ball in his hands to have a positive impact on this game.
And it's Brooks missing.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And here's MP from outside. He drops it from range. 12 points for him.
Great job to use the whole floor. MP doesn't want to let the D get comfortable protecting one area of the court. He wants to stretch things out.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
There's 2 things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
MP, the pass to Curry. MP outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
He's hit a pair of 3s each
half, making
a significant impact.
Timeout call, Memphis.
I don't get to like who you are. I'm not that really the ball.
So Memphis
Y'all ever try
to
to sideswipe some, and then it like
just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
You have to look at it.
Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. Clark outside. Here's Tillman, guarded by Wiseman. Shot clock at 5. Here's Melton. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
To the paint. Kicks it out to MP. The three is up. Clark grabs the board.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
I'm hurting.
Now here's Jones. Guarded closely. Can't hit from in close. The Warriors have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Poole finds MP. Fires the three. Counted from distance. MP's got 9 points now in the second half.
And right now, MP is putting on a clinic. Getting whatever shot he wants and just doing his thing.
26 seconds left in the third. Pass to Melton. From the arc. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And he gets the bucket. MP's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
The concentration it takes to hit that shot through contact is impressive. MP has amazing focus when the D's up on him.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits.
We're only down,
it may be difficult to
18
overcome.
now?
It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 18. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break.
He would get off, though. He would get off.
Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
To the next guy, drive and kick, let it come out in the wash, all right?
Steve Kerr asking his team to simply run the offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense, play inside.
You think I'll play fourth quarter?
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure hustle.
All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant, you got the Pels with Zion, you got the Mavs with Doncic.
Yeah.
You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
They get it
You
back.
suck.
I'm not sure the defense affected that
Wide
shot.
open in the paint.
That was just a blown gimme.
I gave you that. You stole it.
And some have said the pandemic
really
increased the
suck,
league's
I'm not even
interest in a
lying.
potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace a team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does.
I'm
Let's
not gonna
face
go
it, this
19,
one was
but
never
fine,
really in
32,
question.
fine.
They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Grizzlies.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing
Out the
traffic,
paint.
keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
MP outside, fires for 3.
Imagine I made that.
He can't hit that
How
time.
happy I would be.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Jones up top. Pass to Conchar. Brooks left side. Here's Conchar, guarded by Payton. Pure from 3-point range.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort.
big win on the road.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin.
What the fuck?
Wasn't even close.
I didn't know she was going to say that.
The crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. So long.
No.
How you doing, John?
Hey, all right. Thanks for sitting down with me, MP.
Hey, look, when Miss Hanover sets something up, you show up and you show up on time, okay? I feel like I'm getting adjusted pretty well, to be honest with you. You know, we have some schemes, but it's still just basketball. And hopefully once they see that what I can...
You got time for any more?
Man, I actually got to run, John, but thanks for talking to me. Appreciate it.
Alright guys, I think it's time to hang my hat, leave the league, you know. I've already won 6 championships, so I think I'm pretty good. I'm pretty content with the way that I played my 19 years in the NBA. Now 73. I joined the league when I was 14. So I think I'm good for right now. But maybe later I'll start it up. Like I'll come back to the league, play some baseball. Actually, I'm gonna go play in the MLB, and then like join back to the
traffic making its way across the favorite. We are.
Thank you, Kevin.
No, David, this. It's a pleasure working with you. Thanks for that. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Lou Dort. Favors is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Patient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media too. I mean, I play in New York, so in that time,
I'm bored.
Or you get
Marty bored.
And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. To stop the run. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
They just appeared lost out there. I mean, it seemed like they were scrambling on the defensive end of the floor.
A three from MP. Buries the long-range jumper.
And thinking back to MP coming off the bench, he tried to squash any rumor there might be about tension with the coaching staff.
Well, Greg, you had to appreciate someone as young as MP going about this the right way. He said, I think, exactly what the team wanted to hear. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
The drive by MP. And the basket is good. MP's got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Ooh, I'm too good for y'all. Y'all do not want the smoke. I'm the best in the game, and that's trash. He's so much bigger than Curry, though.
Offline with his 3. Warriors trail by 4.
And Kevon Looney still relatively young.
Oh, I wish I would have done that.
Slowed down his mobility.
He moves like a 15-year veteran. He thinks and plays like a 15-year veteran. Very reliable and well-rounded.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, Williams. MP grabs the miss. Golden State's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Three-pointer. Thunder with the rebound. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and that's got to be annoying to them. I mean, work hard to get to the line, but fail to capitalize.
Williams against MP. There's the triple. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter.
That's how you playing my career, nigga.
My phone's on D&D. I'm sorry I didn't answer. You're the only one in there?
I was. I ain't in there now. We playing on the floor.
Oh, with who? Who are you playing
Here
with?
in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Off the inbound, no good.
Oh, he found open space for mid-range. Just maybe rush his release a little.
At the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. MP out there with Kuminga. And it's Looney into the center, filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Williams up on top, guarded by Curry. Here's Favors. And that one is off. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Painful to watch, guys. You can see the frustration mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
And sometimes you have games like that, but you just got to shrug it off and move on to the next one.
I'm kind of trying to play on this build, to be honest. It's pretty good. Did you see me on this build?
Oklahoma City able to
retain
possession.
I didn't buy any VC. I just.
So you, I mean, spent money on.
Yeah. So I made it. I made it in small forward build, but it's like it can shoot really good, right? I made a small forward build, and it's real good at defense, and it can shoot.
I see what he was going for. It was a gamble on his part, but then you've got to live with the results.
Curry kicks to MP.
All right.
30.
All right.
Here's Man. 20 points for him last game against the Lakers. And there's the feed to Favors. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. A 3 from MP. And the 3-ball is good. MP's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
It's scary when MP is going off like this. His adrenaline starts flowing. The teammates getting pumped. And then it's like a runaway train.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive. And we've got second half action for you thus far of
Great choice. That's a difference maker.
On the right side of the bracket, top-seeded CB13 gets paid one in blowout fashion. 10th-seeded ex-Bless4L dropped 93 points, and last year's champion Two-Way Rocco pulled off an insane comeback
Over, you got a foul.
to advance to the next round.
I'm never going to give up. I feel like with my defense, the game's never over.
In the second round, CB and Two-Way Rocco both earned double-digit victories, while Swaggy P. Holmes and FaZe 3752 picked up a win as well. Swaggy P. Holmes already qualified for the finals the day before.
Oh, you betcha.
Folks rushing home on their commutes as we get ready for action here in San Francisco. If you, Allie, take.
Ryan, as the NBA pivots away from the post and towards the perimeter, we're seeing.
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Darius Baisley is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Derek Favors.
Coming down to the floor for the Thunder.
A minute 58 left to play in the first. Here's Looney. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. From deep, MP on target from range.
BA, with all the talk that surrounded MP in his playing time, he had at least tried to do the right thing and put it into any rooms.
Without a doubt, Grant, MP said what his team needed to hear. Still, he remains as a contributor off the bench.
When you think about Isaiah Roby and his game, he embodies positionless basketball. This guy can guard any part of the front court.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. From downtown, the Thunder pull it in. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
And coming into that one, honestly, they were hoping to pull off an upset, but the talent differential was just too much to overcome.
You have the sense that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Back to man. MP against Williams. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's all from three-point range. It's a tie game in San Francisco. And the second quarter about to get started. And the championship medal of Stephen Curry not in question.
Stay in the moment and just focus on here and now.
Well, in years past, the Warriors were the juggernaut. Grant, now they've got some competition.
And Steph, one of 4 players in NBA history to win multiple scoring titles, rings, and league MVPs. I mean, BA, you can't argue with his methods.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Isaiah Roby out there with Mike Muscala. Then it's Kenrich Williams. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's man in at the 2-guard spot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, we know that Stephen Curry generally is regarded as the greatest shooter the game has ever known. He said for him, quote, "It starts with a great base and foundation and allows everything to feel perfect. The perfect shot feels effortless to me. Serene and quiet. It's only me, the rim, and the basketball." Powerful words from Stephen.
It is a thing of beauty, Allie. Excellent. Golden State calls timeout. Their last encounter in Oklahoma City. They were able to handle the Thunder.
Yeah, they were able to.
Substitution on the court.
1:02 left in the first half. From deep, MP. Can't hit that one. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Looking ahead to the next game, playing at Los Angeles. They'll match up against the Clippers. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Golden State has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. From 12 feet. No good. A bit long that time.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable. Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
19 seconds left in the second. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. Looney. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander attacking and in rhythm on the offensive end.
And here's MP from outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Yep. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's... Warriors going with a whole new group out there. Outside, Williams. Driving in, and Williams punches it home.
Well, the passing ability on display for SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done. Guys, when you look at what Shai Gilgeous-Alexander brings, he's got a great skill set on the offensive end. He can get off the bounce. He can find his teammates. This guy can slot into either backcourt position. You love the versatility.
We've got Kevon Looney. Otto Porter is out there with MP. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Payton in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 1 minute left in the third. Here's Mann, guarded by Poole. Oh, stolen by Payton. They're running. On up the court. From deep, MP. Unable to get that one. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Here's Mann. The shot won't fall. Great D that time from Porter. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
And the drive MP has is evident. This is a player that wants to be great and willing to do whatever it takes.
24 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Warriors with the rebound.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Oh, nice shot by MP.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
It's been all about Andrew Wiggins for the Golden State Warriors, helping them space the floor. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. We've got Kenrich Williams. Derek Favors out there with Isaiah Roby. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Mann in a two-guard. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD, all of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
He buries it from 3. MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
Check out the range on MP. Step into the arc and making it look effortless.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Favors. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Soft touch off the glass. That gives him a double-double.
I'll tell you, that's about focus on the interior because Favors is a super talent and he'll find a way to score inside.
That one drops for him. MP's got 12 points in just the second half. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Counted.
Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more reliable as a jump shooter. With everything else in his game, look out.
Here's MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 22 points.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Favors finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And all around the rim that time before dropping. He's got 19.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting to that in-between game. He's very confident in the mid-range.
And the Warriors call time here.
And look at Gilgeous-Alexander and the way he plays. He has kind of that old man style to him. A lot of crafty moves and fakes in his program.
And some changes here for the...
Substitution on the court.
The Warriors have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. And here's MP from outside. Counted from distance. MP's got 12 now in this quarter. And talking about Gilgeous-Alexander, this guy plays like a 10-year vet.
I mean, he has great footwork to get to the paint. He uses those Euro steps and hesitation so well. I mean, he reminds me in some ways of a young Manu. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Warriors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Andrew Wiggins.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Williams against Bjelica. From 11 feet away, Bjelica with some nice D. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, MP. The Thunder with the rebound. Here's Jerome. Pass to Pokusevski. Here's Jerome. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just